You know, I really don't like that my hair decides to cooperate with me on a day where I'm not really going anywhere. Alright, hey guys, it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. I have to stop saying alright whenever I start a video because it's annoying as shit. But I just wanted to say that today's video is dedicated to my best friend, my ride or die, Jeanette. She wanted to know how I did my contour and I was like, you know what girl, I'm gonna make a video for you. So that's exactly what I did. So this is for you and all those people who want to see another contour video, even though there are thousands upon thousands on the internet. But who the hell cares? So I decided to make another one. But this is how I specifically do my contour. Everybody has their own different way of how they want to do their face, but this is how I do it. I feel like it gives me a more natural payoff. It's just nicer to me. Also, on top of that, this does not require any crazy designs. There are people coming out of their car and I don't want them to stare at me like it look like I'm talking, make it look like I'm talking to no one. But anyway, without any further ado, if you want to see how I got this look and how I beat the fuck out of my face, then please keep on watching. Okay, this is brand new by Maybelline. This is their Master Contour from their Masterclass collection or whatever. And by Face Studio, whatever the fuck it's called. This is in medium. They have light, medium, and dark, so I got the medium. On one side is the contour color, and then the opposite side is the highlighting color. I like it, but I don't like it. The formula is absolutely amazing, and it's creamy, it's blendable, it's really, really nice and natural looking. However, since it is half and half, okay, you see that right there? The colors can kind of like go over into each other, if that makes any sense. So I can be like doing the contour color on my face, and then I'll look and there's some brown on the highlight side and vice versa. Other than that, there's really no problem with it. I kind of wish they would repackage it and do a double-ended contour stick like a lot of other companies do. My other favorite cream contour stick is by Sephora, the regular Sephora brand. It is double-ended, so you have the highlight on one side and the contour on the other side. I recently ran out of that and I threw it out, so I have to repurchase that. Taking the highlight side, and I'm going to go ahead and do the high points of my face. My nose. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fingers and blend that out. Now, if it's not 100% blended out, that is perfectly okay. The flip side, or if you do have this, the flip side, or if not, any other cream contour that you have, and go under the cheekbone. Forehead, I gotta be careful of this because I was gonna get my baby hairs. The corners of my nose, and I like to go under here, and then my jawline. Again, blend this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that away, and I'm going to blend it out with my fingers once again. Take the foundation of your choice. Right now I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and then I'm going to go ahead and dot this onto my face. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I always do 4 dots. Always, always, always. On my chin I do 3. My forehead I do 3, and then under my chin I do 3 lines as well. The brush of my choice, this is my MAC 130 brush. I do recommend using a stippling brush because you are still blending in the contour that you have, and I feel like rubbing it off is going to just wipe it away. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. But I'm still going to, in circular motions, do the under part of my neck. Why did I say motions with an Australian accent? There we go. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in medium. I absolutely love this. I do my under eye and highlight my face with the light medium one. The darker set they have is deep, which really isn't that dark, and it is slightly orange, so I don't really use it for contouring. But yeah, so I'm going to take the medium and just spot correct on any place that I feel like I need it. So nothing, okay, nothing work on my chin, on my nose, and then 2 little spots there. Oh, 3, okay. So I'm going to put that away, and I'm going to be taking my triangle concealer brush from, what is this from? Real Techniques. This is 102. As you can see, I have to clean the shit out of it, but it's so freaking perfect. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and spot conceal my light medium. Oh, it's perfect. Awesome. Do the same places where I did the my beauty blender, which is really isn't a beauty blender. It is the Real Techniques sponge, and I'm going to go ahead and have that in. Before you go ahead and set this with a translucent powder, what I like to do is I set it with a powder that is the same exact color as my skin. I have concealer on my lips. So this is the Maybelline Clean Matte Powder Foundation in medium light, and I'm going to go ahead and set my eyes with that. Remember, I'm not baking just yet. I'm just setting my eyes. Because if you are a woman of color like myself, too light of a color can look ashy. Now, even when I do set this with translucent powder, it still looks okay, but I just want it to look more toned down, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my chin as well, and now I'm just taking the excess that is on this. Okay. Now, also before I set, what you're going to do is take a bronzer of your choice. This is by NYX. This is the matte bronzer in medium, and I'm taking a very large stippling brush, and I'm going to swirl it in there and focus that right above my cheekbone. So you put your contour here, you put the bronzer right there on top of the cheekbone. And this adds just a little bit more color back to the face. Up along the forehead, taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm going to take the same exact sponge that I used for my under eye, and I'm taking the opposite end of it. So I used this end to do my under eye, and I'm taking this part to set it. I keep saying set, bake. So obviously take way too much powder and put that under your eye. And the reason why I bronze first is because if I do it after I do all this stuff, while I'm baking, it takes away from that powder, and I don't like that. So take too much powder, like I just said, and go on ahead. On the nose, the forehead, and because I tend to lose all my makeup that's on my chin, I'm going to take a contour brush. This is by Beige Cosmetics in their 125. This is in 125. This is part of their sculpting brush, the Kate Moss or whatever the fuck you have contour kit, and go ahead with that color right there. So what I'm doing is I'm in a way setting what I already did with the cream contour, but I'm just defining it a little bit more. So you see where you put the bronzer, right under there, right there is where you're gonna put the contour. Right there. And so like if I'm going out, if I'm going out like, I don't know, on a date or whatever with my boyfriend, what I will do is I'll take the color again and I'll darken it, but right up here, so my cheekbones are super duper cut. Go ahead again and take on the jaw. Also with the cream contour, if you are uncomfortable using your fingers, I just use my fingers because the warmth of your fingers definitely does help blend in the colors better. You can always use a sponge to blend it out as well. So now that is all together, I'm not going to highlight because I will explain why, obviously. Take a buffing brush. This is also by Beige Cosmetics and then 124, and I'm going to go ahead and buff what I just did out. So with the jawline, blend down. If you're just starting out contouring, I do recommend doing cream contour instead of powder, just because cream contour is easier to blend out than powder is, I find. Go back to that. What I'm going to do is take another Real Techniques brush. This is a 103. I just use this as like a powder brush. There's a proper name for it. I forgot what it's called, but I'll put it down here somewhere. And I'm brushing everything off of my face. So now everything is set. It is highlighted, but it's not highlighted to the point where it looks ashy, because like I said, if you are a woman of color, it could, transition powder can look ashy on your face. Okay. Now, before I put my blush on, I'm going to highlight my face. I like doing that because it gives a more natural look, and I'm taking my Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. I just picked this up. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to be taking the colors. What am I going to use today? While I pick that out, I'm going to be taking my Sephora number 65 Pro Fan brush. I forgot how much it is, but I will put it down in the description box. I think I'm going to take the colors, yeah, Moonstone and Tourmaline, however you say it. So I'm going to dip it into Moonstone and then a little bit of Tourmaline, and I'll go back in with the Moonstone. I'm going to go ahead and brush very, very lightly on my face. Oh my god, that is so fucking perfect. I love that so much. Okay, do the same exact thing again on my nose. Put the majority on the tip, and then I go up. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit with my finger of the Moonstone, you can't see, sorry, and then go on my upper lip. My Cupid's bow. And then a little bit on my forehead. Okay, put that away for now, and now I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. blush palette. This is the palette in light. They have one in dark. I think I'm going to mix this bottom color here and then the top color right there. I don't have names. I wish they did. So like I said, take a little bit right there, take a little bit right there to create your own perfect color. Brush off any excess because I don't want too much, and I'm going to go ahead and I start my blush at the top with my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to cut right under where I did that contour. So again, take too much and go ahead and let it sit for a few minutes if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and take that same exact brush that I used earlier to brush off any of the excess powder and just go ahead and wipe it off. Yes, yes, you're so sauce. I'm going to go ahead. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I tried to make it as simple as possible. Contouring is very, very, very easy. I like doing it this way because I feel like it gives me more of a natural look, if that makes any sense. I'm not left with any harsh lines when it is blended out properly. But yeah, that is it. I hope you guys liked the video, and I will see you guys again on Wednesday. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye guys.